Here for today's post-game press conference, we'll open with an opening statement from head coach Dan Munson.
Well, I thought that game was really indicative of where this team is at. We're just not very consistent, but we're getting better, and I'm excited about where it's trending, both attitude-wise, effort-wise, and performance-wise. I just thought that we had a great energy about us, and that really got us offensively into a flow. And then we didn't defend nearly to the level the first 30 minutes in this game that we did yesterday. And then all of a sudden, offensively, we got a little bit stagnant in the last 10 minutes, and our defense and rebounding ended up winning the game for us. So we just got to put it all together. We look like a team in November, kind of with some of the mistakes we're making and the turnovers and some of the decisions. But in honesty, this team is a November team. I mean, this is the first league games this weekend that Chance, Isaiah, and Mike have played together. One's been out in all the other series. Cullen Slater has only played a couple games, and Romel Manziel has only played a few league games. So we're trending, and hopefully we can stay healthy and get to that tournament and play our best basketball.
Questions from the media, first from the 562. Big series win for the team, and you guys are finally starting to get healthy. How much does it help to finally be able to have something like a regular rotation?
That's interesting because I just apologize to some of our players. I don't really have a regular rotation. It's a little bit better, but with all these new pieces, and trying to rest some of these starters and that kind of thing, I didn't think I did a great job this weekend of keeping guys in the flow and keeping them rested, just getting them in and out. But I'll tell you what, it's nice. It's nice to have options. And the first 6 games of league, there weren't a lot of options. Guys would get tired or make mistakes, and were able to stay out there. And they know now that they can come out and go back in, and they know that I can pull them if they're going to do their own thing. So I think it's again, that's part of the newness of it, and the process of our guys actually, and myself, getting on the same page of what the expectations are and get that rotation down.
Particularly in the first half, Isaiah Washington was able to get things going for himself and facilitate, and you mentioned that was an issue yesterday. How important is him being able to do that for this team?
Well, he gives us a different push, a different acceleration, a different dimension, and I thought the first half might have been one of his better halves because he was just trying to make the right play, and then I thought the second half was one of his worst halves he's had. He got a little bit tired. He got lost defensively some, and then tried to make up for it on the offensive end. Made some really tough decisions. Made some good ones too that guys didn't finish. But I thought we got really loose the second half. First half, 11 assists and 4 turnovers was by far our best offensive half of making decisions that we've had. In the second half, I thought we reverted back a little bit and had to rely on our rebounding and defense to carry us through. And like I said, we got to put it all together because even though it's new for us, we only got a couple weeks left.
From Robert Morales of Southern California News Group, how vital was this 2-game sweep for purposes of seeding in the upcoming conference tournament?
Well, it's huge because, again, it's on a percentage and everything, and to get back to 500 and have an opportunity, with 4 games left to finish 8-4 or whatever, opportunity we have, I think every game is magnified when you don't play all 20 of them, and so those 2 losses last weekend were critical. Coming into this series, we had lost our last 3 league games by a total of 6 points, and 2 of them in overtime. And the basketball gods were a little kinder to us, and being at home certainly helps. But we're scratching and clawing to get up, to get that good seed. But just more important than that even is that tournament. Everybody's there's a lot of balance in our league. Is just we need to get better. We need to play better to no matter what our seed is. We're not good enough right now to win that tournament, but I really believe that in 2-3 weeks, with everybody getting back and buying into like they bought in today, that we can be that team. You know, we have that opportunity to win it.
From the 5-6-2, what does the team need to do to finish the regular season strong with 2 series left?
I think we need to continue to practice better and continue to stay healthy and continue to, you know, we're playing a lot of different players, but really a lot of different lineups and guys. You know, we went small at the end of that game, and you know, making sure everybody's on the same page. And I think again, our attitude today, our bench and our guys, you know, was night and day from yesterday. The frustration of not being able to score, and that becomes contagious. And all of a sudden, all the shots are going in, and we just got to stay. I think the biggest thing is we got to stay positive mentally and negative, you know, test negative on the COVID thing and continue to get better.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach. All right, open it up for questions for Chance Hunter from the 562.org. With the team finally back together and healthy, how has it been getting back in a groove after having to deal with so many pauses this season?
It's been fun. I think it's really been worth the ride this year with COVID and all the setbacks. I think we really just were appreciative to be back on the court and finally get everybody together. It's just been a fun ride so far.
With 2 close games, how important was it to finally be back at home in the Walter Pyramid?
It felt great. I want to say it really was like a home atmosphere with our bench. I feel like they kept us in the game. Every time we came out for timeouts, they gave us energy, and I just felt like we fed off that.
That's all we have for you, Chance. Thank
All
you.
right, thank you.